Hello, welcome to Chunnel firelighting session. We've got firelighters at the bottom, about 4 little bits. We've got some kindling, some wood, proper wood, I think it's hardwood, and I've got cone, pine cone that I got somewhere. Where did you get that one? I got that in, that was from all the car boot stuff, eh? There's these cones, because the cones are from trees, and they're dry as anything. So let's see how we got on here. See if a firelighting session is going to be a roaring success. I've already cleaned the worst of the stuff off the... Open up the vent. That's the vent open. Right, so what we're doing is we're going to clear as much as this wood away. There's wood there, that wood, and there's wood there, stuff there. We'll get the fire going, no bother. And that lot will be burning the next. Just burning it in the evenings. Keep it going till about 12 o'clock at night. You know. So let's see how it goes. I hope it goes alright, eh? I think it should. Right, so we've got macaroni on. How's that going to work out? Is that going to go? I think it will. I think it's going to go alright. You keep an eye on that now, alright? How's the fire going? Oh my god. It's not going at all. Oh no. What the hell's happening to it? Oh, the line's going to a bloody pine tree. Oh, shite. It's the pine cone that's going. I wonder if there's any more of them. Used them all. I think we did. The reason it's not really going right is I never actually got around to sorting out some kindling. It's sort of like semi-kindling, you know, what I've got. So much junk in here. Oh god. I mean, look what's happening here. So shove some paper on there, but that'll catch a light in a minute. Oh god, we need we need to plug the battery in. The battery's protesting now. Oh no. I think I'm getting badly organised here. Alright, so there's the paper sort of going up. Maybe if I had a beer it would help. I think it would, you know. So what we're going to have, it's going to have the same as last night. The birds and the bees, because that's the one that's been in the fridge. So right. Okay, right. If I have this beer, I think the fire will look better. Oh, right. Birds and the bees it is. Right, so how's the fire going now? Oh, it's not going at all. Oh shite. That didn't really help, did it? Oh god. What are you going to do? Let's go in, it's just not... Right, tomorrow I'm going to have to try and sort some kindling out. Yeah. Pretty. That's tasty, that. Very nice. You should never stop drinking alcohol. Wait a minute, you haven't, have you? Because you've got one in front of you. Aye, right, that's right. Yeah. Well, I had quite a good day today. Done a bit of video and did a bit of wandering around, got some exercise. I do wonder, like, I've got that thing where I think, oh, you know, the authority is going to catch up with me. It's like, it's not like it, I'm not really breaking the laws, but I'm sort of pushing the envelope a bit with some of the things that I'm doing. It's more a sort of care sort of thing. There was a woman talking about me today while we were in this meeting about the chainsaw video, and she was like going on about it, like, and it was like how dangerous it was, and I don't think it was that dangerous myself personally, you know. And I think the actual problem is that, like everything else, I mean, the next thing the Scottish Government will ban chainsaws or something, eh? You're not allowed to own a chainsaw, you know, or because they're trying to ban you owning a cat. Oh, you can't own chainsaws because you might cut your leg off, you know. And I think a lot of them, like, they're women, so they're not. It was a group full of women, so I'm not saying. Yeah, obviously they're less likely to use chainsaws. I'm not saying they wouldn't. I mean, women might. How many women do you know that use chainsaws? You know, and it'll be that they're more likely to be males that are doing it. So maybe it's sort of doing my background. So I remember my dad just not long before he died. Well, my mum died, and there was something wrong with a light in the kitchen, and he got on a step ladder and he was fucking about fixing it. And I says to my friend, I says, "Oh, isn't that too dangerous or something?" He says, "No, he's got to live, you know, and he's got to function and do things, and you know, so it's no good to go to like nanny state on everyone, you know." So I was saying that my chainsawing activities, you know, I think they're fairly safe. I can handle it, and I cut loads of wood up, you know. And as one of them asked, "Oh, do you cut up the way or down the way?" You know, it's like, what? I didn't actually answer that question properly. It's best not to with some of them actually, because they just they're slightly bonkers, some of them, you know, and it's like they're not going to listen to your answer anyway, so there's not really much point going on about it. Okay, I think the fire's going to survive. I think it's going to survive. Well, yeah, so don't worry about it. It's going to survive. It's the bit where the pine cone was on the right that's saved the day. You see, it's going at the back a wee bit there on the left, but the main bit was with the pine cone. Because that wood there, this sort of wood here, right? See this here? That it's not the ideal. Look, see, it's cracked. That shows you how dry it is. But it's not the ideal thing, you know, to get it going. It needs a bit of a heat to get it to burn. I think so. That's what the majority of that kindling was, like bits like that. You know, the ideal. I went to Morrison's today shopping, and I did have an idea that I'd maybe buy some soft wood there, but it was £8. I mean, that's like it was £6 at Asda in Alwa, so £8. You know, I don't know if it was better or something. There was more in it. I don't think so. I think the Morrison's, you know, some of the stuff in there. I like the bakery in Morrison's, and I got a load of cheap food there that was going out of date. Put it in the freezer. Like, it was microwave meals, but it wasn't like the usual. It was more like homemade sort of stuff. I don't know homemade, but it looks reasonably healthy. So I bought a heap of that, put it in the freezer, and there's no Asda here. I'd probably, you know, if I go over to Alloa, that's when I go Asda. So, yeah. That's going great now. Look at that, that's brilliant. I admit it's a bit of a slow firelighting session tonight. Very slow, caused by not having really dry kindling. Well, the kindling is dry, it's just it's too big. It was big lumps. So it'd have been better if it had something. So I think the kindling, maybe I should buy some from Chamfleur Estates next time. I'll see how much it is. I'll go and have a look. I'm not buying nothing off them until they get their 20% discount. See how it's really going now. Look, just as us. This beer's gone really well, by the way. Tonight's guest beer is Birds and the Bees. Had a bottle last night. You think it would be better if I tried something different tonight, but I enjoyed it, so I bought some more tonight. I got some sort of 2.4% alcohol from. It was only £1 a bottle at Morrison's. So see what that's like. I forget what it's called, can't remember. I was yabbling on there and I hadn't realised it wasn't switched on. So I was just saying how much I enjoy that. Brilliant. Birds and the bees. I enjoy life, I enjoy walking, I enjoy a wee beer now and again, I enjoy doing videos and getting out and about and seeing things. I enjoy everything that I do. It's fantastic. Enjoy going to the markets and car boots. It's all part of the artistic studying. Really what probably the title of my YouTube channel or Facebook page should be, I'm studying the absurdity of humanity. I would say that would probably be quite accurate description of what I'm actually doing. Yeah. I think so, aye. I think that's probably what it is. The absurdity of humanity. And how daft it is. How daft humans are. I had to revitalise the fire a little bit. We're struggling tonight, like. Struggling to get it to go. Maybe it's really damp outside. It's slightly windy. I'm not sure the direction the wind's coming from, but yeah, it's just no really. It's been taking quite a while to get it to go. It is going. So we probably need to try and find some better kit, something to liven it up with, some real lights, thin kindling for somewhere. Problem like you again. I just need getting it going, like. Just need getting it quite going as well as what I like. Oh, oh. Mm-hmm. Come on. Come on, baby, come on, baby, come on, you can do it. Come on. Come on. We've got tea, we've got birds and the bees. I suppose it's quite sad. Well, if you think about Gareth Wyn Jones, look him up on Facebook. I mean, he's married and grandfather. He's obviously got children. He's never off Facebook. He's videoing all the time. I can identify with him, what he's doing. In that, you know, so I was going to make the excuse that what I'm doing, you know, the videos that I'm doing, is because I live on my own, and you could say I'm sort of lonely, I suppose. So, but then what about Gareth? He's married with children and grandchildren. So is he lonely? You know, is he neglecting the needs of his wife by spending all the fucking time doing videos? Because he really is. I mean, you can see it. He's got a granddaughter or his grandson, or he's going to the pub. He's out. He seems to video every fucking thing. Gareth Wyn Jones. I'm not. You know, I'm just sort of observing it. I'm not. I think I like him. Yeah, I think he's. Well, he's never actually spoke to me. I have commented on his videos quite a bit. But you know, maybe he's an arse. I don't know. I don't think he is. I think he's all right. He's in North Wales, up on a farm up in the hills. You know, and can he be bought? Is a question I'm asking. Can I be bought? Aye. Can he be bought? I would say aye. I think everybody can be bought. Yeah. Are they going to come along and say, look, we'll give you couple of £1 billion for this, we'll put a wind farm up here. Is he going to say no? Well, probably it's because they haven't asked him, but it's a very interesting point, you know. And now, I've really got the fire going now. It's been taking quite a while to get this to liven itself up. Definitely, yeah. I would say so. Yeah. So I'm going away to have my tea. So can we get... At least I've got the whole thing going now. You know, the whole fire rather than just the right side of it. So I think we've cracked it this time. Yeah. Aye, we've cracked it this time.
I'm joined by my most formidable panel, Telegraph columnist Tim Stanley and former Labour MP Lloyd Russell-Moyle. Tim, your Telegraph column this morning was on this very subject, and you think Trump's got something going for him, don't you?
I do. The question at the back of everyone's mind is Trump using this for revenge? Is he using it as a coercive form of foreign policy to get people to change their relationship with America? Or does he actually want to reform the US economy, switching it away from reliance on income taxes towards reliance on taxes on imports to recreate what is in his mind a 19th century protectionist paradise? I suspect it's the former. This morning, one of his top economic advisors said in reaction to the threat of Canadian tariffs, you've got this all the wrong way round. This is not a trade war, it's a drug war. The administration says that the key problem is that the border, both north and south, is too open, that drugs and illegal migrants are flowing into the United States, and they're using the threat of US tariffs to compel other countries to properly police their borders.
I like Jacob Rees-Mogg.
Evidence for this is that in the last few hours...
Apparently he's a Tory. Does that make me a Tory? I don't think so. I'm a Liberal.
Right, we will send 10,000 members of the National Guard to our border to police it to try to stop the flow of drugs into your country. And Trump said, fine, I will suspend the tariffs for a month. This is where I'm in a difficult position.
He's talking about cheaper cars.
Because I'm often, if I'm trying to explain what is perceived as being good for America, but that might not be what's perceived as being good for Britain. And in the case of so right now, America threatening a trade war is clearly not good for Britain.
I think we need to stop all this lunacy. I mean, who the fuck thinks it's a good idea to make cats illegal? I want to actually, you know, I can't even say what I want to do. I can't, because I could land up getting jailed. I want, you know, there's something, I think that needs to happen with some of them lot. Who do they think they are? We've had cats for fucking thousands of years. There's some arsehole in the Scottish government thinks we've got to go about with them on a lead. What a bastard. I mean, is it going to do the cats good? Well, I seen one the day when I was out videoing running across the road. You know, but life is full of risk. I think the fire's going now. I think you can turn the heat, you can shut the door now. Oh, it's starting to heat up as well. Oh God. So we're going to, please like, share and subscribe. When it does that, it usually conks out. So I apologise. Fireline session. Another sign is when it says some functions may shut down, which is the camera, for temperature rise. Usually it means that the fire's hot, doesn't it? Obviously. And I did do it one night, I kept it away from it. Way down there on the left, but I think I've screwed up this time. So I'll just leave you to watch it and then it's going to go, probably.
They can't suddenly send the National Guard to fix the problem because there isn't the same kind of problem. But what they can do is leverage. They could go for a full-out trade war if they wanted to. And they are relatively energy rich and they're an exporter of energy.
And I said some things today. Well, who knows?
So they could decide to shut the pipeline that is American oil from Alaska, you could say, or American gas and oil. You could say that's not coming through, or it's coming through at a tariff. The transition through our country is going to cut. Now, the question is, do the Canadians have the guts, the kind of the wherewithal, the energy to pursue this in a tariff war, or do they wish to find a political solution? The difficulty, of course, is that they've got a lame duck Prime Minister who's on his way out, and so that might mean that he isn't tied up in the usual kind of ways that a Prime Minister is that's going to be there next year, but equally that does mean that the organs of the Canadian state are already reorientating themselves to a different leader.
And it's not risk-free, therefore, for Trump. He may find the country stand up to him, and if he has to back down, that'd be embarrassing. It's quite good for the UK, though, because we've already got a trade agreement with the EU. That's done and dusted. That was done a few years ago. We don't have to join in any EU counter-tariffs if they try and fight back. But it could be the thing that opens our trade up to the US and satisfies Trump and benefits UK.
And we have a trade deal with Canada and Mexico as well, because we are part of CPTPP and they are part of CPTPP, and we have the rollover deal for Canada. And so we have those two things that...
The heat's starting to spread over.
I'm not sure I agree with your analysis of neoliberal trade is always good. I think that there is a growing feeling that just low tariffs don't always produce the economic resilience that you want in countries that you need. And I think COVID was a wake-up for that, when we were scrabbling around to produce basic items, and we were relying on the Chinese, the very people that helped cause this disease to spread around the world, and we were relying on them for our trade and our lives.
Let me give a final word to the Lord George Bentinck of our days.
Okay.
Our protectionist friend.
Oh, right, okay, right. What I say is Joe Biden did much of what Trump is doing. He did it in the case of China. He smacked, for example, a 100% tariff on imports of electric cars. That's how committed to going green he was on behalf of American consumers. Why did he do it? He said because there are certain industries that you need to protect. Because ultimately you don't have national sovereignty, which as Brexiteers we all want, if you cannot protect and defend yourself.
The best protection of our industries is for industry to be efficient, and our industry is efficient if it has free trade. I'm with Peel. Thank you, my panel. After the break, we'll be looking at one of Labour's looming Brexit betrayals and how it could cost you a fortune.
Everything's going to cost us a fortune.
Our beautiful residential park nestled in the heart of the Cotswolds. Close to the picturesque village of Broadway, Leedon's offers luxurious park homes for the over 50s. Whether contemporary or traditional, our bespoke and ready-made homes have a range of landscaping options. And our clubhouse offers numerous facilities.
Oh, so how's it going? Oh, it's managing to... How much beer have you got left? I don't know how much. So, I don't know if we're going to get out for a pint this week. We might. Probably on Wednesday. No, Thursday. I've got to go and see a mechanic tomorrow. Just going to have a look at the van. Try and fix that ignition switch. Yeah. So that's good, isn't it? So I've got to go down there at 12:30.
When you need a space to work, or a space to work out, a space to relax, or a space to have fun. It's easy to make a space for everyone. Contact us today to book your free design visit and let 5-Star create a beautiful space for your home.
Aye.
Red Wings have given them a home. Now all they want is a family. Red Wings is
How's
one
it
of
going
the
now?
largest horse welfare charities in the UK, responsible for 2,000 rescued horses and donkeys.
Oh, that's lovely, isn't it?
From as little as £2
So they want to ban this, they want to buy the car outside, and they want to buy the cat. Ban the cat. They don't want to ban the... They don't want to ban the cat. They just want to restrict everything. I don't know why. Anybody, why are we not out rioting in the streets with these bastards? Like, numpties. And it's like Scotland, like Scottish government, and you go to
Available in a wide range of colours and styles, with over 300
England,
seats in
well,
stock
you
for
go to,
immediate
they get
delivery.
fucked over as well.
Or
Or even more so,
with
actually.
interest-free credit.
We need to get back to some basics of our
Our showroom in Place Mile, Swansea. Or search
law.
sofacompanyuk.com to find out more.
Get away from us legal pish. I'm going to watch Robert Sproul again. He's I don't know what he's saying about the cat thing. He's a good guy, Robert Sproul. Yeah. Honey, I don't know if he's put any videos out the last couple of weeks, but go and have a look. See it. So, we're ending this firelighting session. It's 30 minutes it's taken. Thanks for watching. Please like, share and subscribe. We'll get you in the next video. Bye!